tides of the North Sea, the Frisian northward glide, under Redbad's banner with the wind and the tide. Dorestad's market silver flowing in hand, a king of the shoreline ruling sea and land. But the Franks came riding with their cross and steel, claiming God's own kingdom in the field so real. Redbad, the last pagan king, he held the line where the sea winds sing. Refused their crown, refused their creed, he stood for the Frisians in their need. Clashed with Pippin, the lord of the Franks, battles on rivers, shields in their ranks. Utrecht taken, then wrested away, the struggle for Friesland day after day. Charles Martel's shadow rising from the plain, pushing holy banners in the heathen rain. Redbad, the last pagan king, he held the line where the sea winds sing. Refused their crown, refused their creed, he stood for the Frisians in their need. Bishop came calling, water in the bowl. Redbad paw stared deep in his soul. If my fathers dwell in hell, I'll join them there. Turned from the font, left the priest in prayer. Never bent the knee, never took their sign. Chose the gods of the shore, the oak, the brine. Redbad, the last pagan king, he held the line where the sea winds sing. Refused their crown, refused their creed, he stood for the Frisians in their need. Around the year 680, Redbad rose to power over the Frisian realm, controlling trade routes from the North Sea into the rivers of Europe. The Frisians thrived on commerce, but the expanding Frankish kingdom sought both political control and religious conversion. Conflicts with Pippin of Herstal brought alternating victories and defeats. In 701, Utrecht fell to the Franks, but Redbad regained it in later campaign. Frankish missionaries like Willibrord worked to convert the people. The most famous account tells that Redbad nearly accepted baptism, but refused when told that his pagan ancestors were damned in his final years. Charles Martel advanced against Friesland. Redbad died in 719, leaving his kingdom weakened, and within a few years, the Franks subdued the Frisian lands. They wrote his name in the monk's cold hand. Radbod is king of a fading land, yet his tale still roars where the breakers fall. In the wind off the Wadden they remember it all. No crown of gold, no saint's white ring, only the sea and the songs they sing. Redbad, the last pagan king, he held the line where the sea winds sing. Refused their crown, refused their creed, he stood for the Frisians in their need. From the tide to the shore, his memory stays in the salt and the spray in the old sea's way.